to another Round 2 battle in the Battle of the Clans Season 3 tournament. Up first, we have NFTG versus CDR, and following this battle, we will be catching, hopefully the whole thing, but at least the tail end of the 7F versus SBA battle. Right now, we are just waiting on one more guy from NFTG to join the room. I have Cav Ranger here moderating the room and co-commentating with me, and TP Boys Conky as well.
What's up, Tankers?
What's up?
CDR is the lower seeded team for this match, so they got to choose first map and first spawn side. They have chosen right side of the spawn, and they have chosen Muravanka. Do you know anything about CDR? NFTG is probably one of the more prominent teams that have been streamed and whatnot, but I have not yet seen myself a match by CDR. I know they've been around. I know they're a team that's been around, but I personally haven't seen them yet.
I personally have never seen them play. All I know about them is they're a EU clan, and they're in the top 25 in W.
So we got a top 25 team from North America versus a top 25 team from CDR. Sounds like a good matchup to me.
Yeah,
they do have some really good players on their team.
Have you ever seen them play, Conky?
Not as a team, but I have seen a couple of their guys and stuff like that, and they do decent.
Should be a good one. We're just waiting on. I'm in contact with on Discord, and they're just waiting for one more guy. Unless they got him and I missed him. They might have. 6.
No, it's that TDDS guy, Jolly Pop. That's what's throwing your count off.
Yep.
Now their extra guy is here. Or their 7th guy is here.
Alright. I'll lock the room. Don't know Jelly Pup, so I'm sorry, buddy, but you are kicked.
Alright, so if that's everybody, let's get the spectator fog of war going. Now, I don't want to make any wild predictions here for this match. I know both teams have a good reputation for in the World of Tanks community, but I'm going to go with CDR for round 1. I'm going to go with CDR for round 1 here, simply because it's their map choice, their spawn choice, and so they're holding the cards for this first round. But we'll see how it goes, because I know NFTG is a very good team, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this match pans out.
NFTG was in the finals last season, so I mean they're really experienced. You know, they've been around for a long time, and they have some real good players. So you know, this should be pretty good. I'm pretty excited for this one. We're starting to get into some of the really good matchups now.
And I mean, I'm making my prediction. Like I said, I've never seen CDR play. I'm just speaking from reputation. If they're as good as what I've heard they are, they should be good enough when they have the cards in their hands to win the first round. You know.
Hey, Conky, can you take over the Discord and tell them to send the ready when they're ready, when they have all tanks selected, and only when their tanks are selected?
Are they in the match chat room?
Yeah, match chat room. Yeah, so from here on out, all the matchups should be pretty good.
This is round 2, so we are into the final 16 teams. Some of the round 2 games have already been played thus far.
I think there's 2 completed. I'm not might be wrong, but I think 2. Because I think the people in round 3 is UDCC and 48 AD, and I think 2. Unless I missed something.
3 of the round 2 games have already been completed. Yaga moved on to round 3. UGCC, your team, moved on to round 3. You have to face off against 48 AD. Yesterday, we streamed the UNL versus L7 match, and UNL moved on. And the winner of this game here plays the winner of plays UNL.
Better ready for CDR.
Just waiting on FTG.
There it
Both
is.
teams
Right?
are ready.
We're good to go.
Yep. It's underway.
Good luck, gentlemen. All right, here we go. There you have it.
Nice.
NFTG is coming out with a Bulldog, 2 T54s, 2 E50s, and 2 T10s. Very rounded lineup. Lots of speed. Let's have you run off CDR, Conky.
Okay, CDR is going with the Bulldog, the T54 and E50, a pair of Batchat APs, T10, and a WZ1.
So both teams coming out with
mobile lineups.
Mobile lineups. If you see heavier tanks on this map, there's usually different strats to play. With the mobile lineup, you know, you have lots of options. So it's pretty exciting when you see teams go with a mobile variant.
So once again, this is Battle of the Clans Season 3. This is a round 2 battle between NFTG and CDR. This is round 1 of this battle. NFTG is in the red, CDR is in the blue. Much anticipated battle of this season. And I'm very excited to see how this plays out.
Looks
NFTG is going straight for the forest.
Yeah, the Magic Forest on the 7-8 line.
CDR is coming straight at them too. We're gonna have a clash up right here.
This might be
Gonna get into it right away, right into the action.
Everyone's lit.
Looks like CDR's not stopping. They're sending their guys to the flag. Or are they bailing out? Is that what they're doing?
They're bailing out
Yeah,
on the
looks like
forest
they're
because they know that NFTG has the overmatch. Because they had sent 2 of their heavies and their light tank towards the cap, so they know.
It's actually a good move because
yeah, I like that.
They got
play.
the speed. They got the speed to run away and set back.
So
up.
they slowed off.
Try to...
They slowed NFTG off by intercepting them in the forest. They're hitting cap now with 2 quick tanks.
Yeah, they're gonna get set up in the cap and get hold down with those hills there. So they'll be set up for when NFTG has to put some pressure on the cap.
Oh, someone just got lit up. Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone. But he's caught way out at the back there.
Did he get ammo wrecked, or did they just focus him out that quick? Because it was just one
I
big...
couldn't.
NFTG's got to come straight through the town here, right at the cap. CDR's got a nice setup on the hill here to punish them on their way.
Yeah, Ghost in
30 seconds left on the cap.
I don't know if he's got shots, though. Yeah,
CDR is sending their Bulldog to add the third capper. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to intercept the Bulldog. They know the Bulldog's trying to come around for a cap reset. And Gico is going to try and prevent that. Gico takes a big hit from Dark Rogue. Hit points are fairly even here.
I like the spots that the T10 and WZ are in there. Decent spots to be hold down and put some decent fire. Just really cap.
Bravo Foxtrot is the only tank that's on quite low health at the moment. NFTG's been hitting the capper enough to keep it alive, but it's slowly getting closer and closer with each reset. Whoever's got the most points must be out of range. I'm not even sure which one it is, but Strude's coming in for the reset.
Push from the... Yeah.
Oh, he misses. He hits the hill.
Both of them hitting the hill.
Both of them. There's the little reset. They still need the big one.
They're in dominant positions now.
Really tight game.
NFTG's got the ball in their hand. They just gotta hit that reset. Push on the base.
Cresco just got eliminated.
The Bulldog's just putting the shots in, making sure the cap doesn't go any lower. Hatchback Killer's coming in for the kill. And it's still a close battle, 4-3 here. NFTG's got the hit points. They've got 2 extra guns now.
I noticed that CDR left a bunch of tanks on 1 to 2 hits too, so that could have factored in.
Round 1, complete victory.
And NFTG pulls off round 1 on CDR's map choice. Excellent played battle. Lots of patience on NFTG's side. They knew how much time they had to get that cap reset. They just kept hitting and keeping it up there, over 30 seconds remaining. And then when they felt like they had enough damage spread and they got the extra gun, they went in with the overmatch and cleaned up CDR.
Conky, could you see what side the NFTG wants to spawn on? Yeah, I wish I would have saw what happened to the E50 because I was watching it and he just lost all his hit points at once. I don't know if they focused him out or if he got ammo racks because it happened real quick. I didn't see it happen.
He kind of got himself caught in the open from just looking at where his tank was at the time, right? So, could have been either or. Just waiting on reply from FTG on their spawn choice.
What time's that? 7F battles? It's 5:30 start time?
Did NFTG
Yeah.
choose to remain on that side?
Yeah, they want the left column. So
Well, what he said just confused. He said he want left column on our map. Does he mean he doesn't understand?
Yeah, he has to stay on this
Yeah, let
map
him know.
and choose a side, and then round 3 he gets to choose his map and his side.
Mhm. It's because I think Sniff's not here, so he probably didn't know.
he wants to switch it up.
Okay.
Probably doesn't even realize that he gets a choice. Not a lot of tournaments.
It's kind of
this is actually
it's
the
a
first
strange
tournament
rule.
it's the first time I've ever actually seen it been used where the second round doesn't automatically switch. But in fact,
I mean,
the
I'm kind of
team that didn't pick first round gets to choose again.
At first, I thought, is that everybody? Right here. Okay. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. At first, I was kind of, that's not a rule that I implemented. It was, Sticky came up with the rules and, kind of just checked it out, and I didn't really think about it too much. But it does give a huge advantage to it goes to the higher seeded team. I mean, so the lower seeded team gets the map choice, which is a big deal in the first 2 maps because it's your map. But then the advantage of picking your spawn, especially in that third game when you have the map and third game, it's a big deal. I mean, and we're just kind of talking, trying it out this time, and then we'll probably get together with some of the team leaders and maybe talk about it and see how they felt about it to see what we'll do next season. I'm starting to kind of like the rule, but we'll talk it out.
I mean, I'm for it as well. Like, you give the team with the less advantage coming into it, like at least a chance to get a good fight in, right?
Mm.
Well, if I would put my suggestion into tweaking it, I would leave it so that first the lower seeded team picks the first map, but the other team picks first spawn, and
that would be the other way.
And the lower seeded team
that's the
picks second round spawn, but they could re-choose the same spawn. So it's not an auto flip. It's
right.
That way, when it comes to round 3, although the higher seeded team does get to choose map, at least the lower seeded team, it's now their choice to pick spawn.
And we have both teams ready. Yeah, I actually like the rule. I mean,
no matter what the rules are, though, the maps are being played by the same. Like the teams are all playing the same map. Like the battleground's even. There's the advantage is there, but it's only to the teams that have practiced more on certain maps. If a team has practiced every map, it really doesn't matter which spawn you choose, which map you choose. They're going to be ready for it, and they're going to come at you.
Looks like we're ready to go.
CDR is coming out with a Bulldog, a T-54, 2 E-50s, a Baby Bat Chat, E-10, and a WZ-111 1-4. Cav Ranger, would you get NFTG? Man, I got the whiz right that time.
Yeah. NFTG is coming out with the T-30, the M41 Bulldog, an E-50, a T-10, 2 STIs, and the WZ, too many ones.
Wasn't even going to attempt it after
No, I'll mess it up. Plus, I like the sound of the too many ones. I think I heard somebody from Wednesday Night Fight say that, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Here we go. Let me get the little signal and starting.
Any predictions on how this is going to play out? Do you think they're going to both clash in the forest again?
I don't think they're going to go force this time, personally. I think they're going to set up, play it safe, get up on the 3 line and between the F and the G, get into good spots and kind of play cautious this time. Could be wrong though. If you ask my guys, they would tell you that I'm wrong.
FTG.
So we have CDR in the red this time.
That's kind of why I think that they're going into the 3 line.
STIs.
That's what NFTG is doing.
Yep, NFTG is going straight for hill and the cap area. CDR appears to be doing the same.
Not the one to toot my own horn, but beep beep.
We're right, and it was live on stream.
So we got the train going down here. We got the Bulldog pushing the 1111, and then the 111 was pushing the T30. Now the WZ had broken off, and then the Bulldog is pushing the T30 now. That was pretty slick action right there. They're playing way deeper though. I thought they would have got.
Both teams, yeah, are playing pretty deep at the moment.
I mean, I think that's respect right there. I mean, if you think that you got an edge, that you're gonna push up harder than that, I think that shows mutual respect by.
CDR's taking the backside of this hill with their heavies, and they're sending their mediums all the way around for a flanking maneuver.
Yeah, I think what happened was that they recognized that they got into the hill over here, so they realized that they can maybe push around and get that crossfire action on. But now they're way far away from the flag.
I like where NFTG has that T30 set up.
Yeah, NFTG hasn't touched the flag yet, though, so...
Has anybody been spotted yet? They got some spots earlier, right?
They all spotted each other right at the beginning when they crested the ridge over here, the hills. NFTG is probably unaware that all of those tanks are flanking, because if they knew there was only 2 heavies sitting there, I'm sure they'd push into the cap. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure they know that someone went around. They've got a scout here, just waiting to detect them. At chat and E50 are detected.
See, now I bet once they realize how many tanks are over here that they'll rotate to the other side to maybe get to the flag pressure.
A couple of shots exchanged here, but still not too much damage dealt. NFTG's got a really good position here to spot them early so they can't come in too close. Both teams have great positioning though. NFTG's really holding this side of the hill nicely, and CDR is got their tanks, their heavies over there, and the mediums are spreading out for a flank.
It's kind of a
light tanks throwing some
match right now.
Some shots from the distance. Just some warning shots. He's actually connecting with Ares over there. Does a little bit of damage. Both teams at 93%. It's going to come down to who's more patient. And it looks like Chico's getting in a little bit aggressively there.
Here comes a push from...
And FTG making a move over here. The Bat Chat came back and joined up with those two heavies. But look at this rotation. Those CDRs moving in for a push at the same time that NFTG came in for a push on them. And now we have everyone moving in.
They sucked in the heavies so they could rotate and jump on their mediums. That's a really good move right there. That's exactly what they did. They wanted them to push on their heavies. And when they saw the push coming in the heavens, they rotated everybody around on NFTG's mediums.
Wow, that was a perfect execution of that maneuver.
It was really good.
Oh, CD
caught him on fire.
Goes down with a fire, yep.
And now the NFTG's heavies are coming back.
They're gonna get he's gonna get focused out.
Yeah, he's gonna get focused out.
CD Max uses
Although he's lasting a long time though.
Yeah, he is. You know, a matter of hits.
Now Bravo Foxtrot's gonna
one
go down.
Foxtrot goes down. And it's a 4-3 game, very even health, but an extra gun in CDR's favor. Still plenty of time left on the clock. These 10-minute battles really let you play a patient game and plenty of time to spare.
Yeah, they do. It changes the game when you're playing between like a 7-minute battle and a 10-minute battle.
Oh, Ares makes a really nice shot on the STI to take him down. Now there's a 4-2 overmatch. But NFTG is not giving up. They take down the T10.
That chat's gonna be reloaded and gonna try to go clip out Reed over there.
Misses his first shot. NFTG down to one tank, and unfortunately, I don't think he has a chance here. He takes out Ares, but the Bat Chat had enough rounds to finish him off before reloading. And we have a 1-1 game now.
It was a good game by both teams.
So going into round 3, we have NFTG's map choice and spawn choice.
Yeah, that was a good move by CDR. I mean, they sucked in NFTG's heavies and then they rotated her back around on their mediums. That was pretty awesome.
It was yeah, that was excellent play and very nice to see live on stream. Something pulled off that good against a really good team too.
Yeah.
Guess I should do some after battle report here. CDR getting damage across the board. Only Bulldog and the Wiz 1114 not breaking 1,000. Hatchback Killer, he had a great round, first round, but he came out in the second round with the T30, and it just doesn't look like that was working for NFTG. Only 2 shots fired by him, and nothing connected. So let's wonder if they'll bring that T30 back out again on the map selection that they choose. Speaking of that, have they gotten back to us? What map?
Yeah, they are choosing airfield, and they want spawn.
Which spawn?
I could.
Left side.
Left side.
Yep.
I could see them bringing T30 out on an airfield.
Yeah, I could too. I mean, it's not uncommon to see that tank on airfield.
I mean, if it's a tank that they're setting up strats around. Um, does Hatchback Killer normally play the TD if NFTG's strats call for a TD?
Actually, I'm not
He
sure.
does have 3 marks on that. He does look like a prominent player in that tank.
Locked to lobby. Can you tell them that it's unlocked?
Yep. Yeah, you can relock it now, Cav.
Locked. All right. 1-1. Pretty exciting. I mean, that was a really good move. I mean, you could tell that might have been like that was planned out. They're like, okay, we're gonna step back and try to suck them in, and then rotate on them, and that's what it looked like.
How do you think Airfield's going to play out here? Do you think point on the map and brawl it out there? Flags in the middle.
I'd like to see the tank selection before I make too many predictions.
Where is the cap in the
cap?
It's up in the airfield.
Was it 5-6 like CD 5-6?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the airstrip.
I can't see the cap being a game-changing move.
It's usually not. I mean, usually
battles usually focus around the hills there because you don't want to give, like you don't want to ignore it. It doesn't in any encounter map. Can't really straight up ignore the cap because if the other team is set up near the cap and you make a play that goes on the complete opposite side of the map, well, I mean they're just going to dogpile on it, and you got to get back in time to take 6 guys, 7 guys out that are sitting on the base, But I mean it doesn't become a major factor, and that's why encounter mode is preferred for these tournaments and leagues. So if they haven't readied up here, it seems like teams are given some last minute. That the callers are given some last minute alterations maybe to their lineups, talking over some strats. They've felt each other out on the first map. They got to play Muravanka, which is a really good map to feel out the other team, and probably discussing which strategy they're going to use out of their playbook.
My wife just made dinner. She handed me a plate. I said, "What is it?" And she said, "I don't know." So
that's always interesting.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Just waiting on NFTG. It looks.
They're about to give the ready. There it goes. There's the ready up.
She goes, eh?
She goes.
here. Did they not pick a tank?
Yeah, they're missing a tank.
They give a warning. Issue them a warning.
Yeah. Just tell them that
FTG.
What are we waiting on here? CDR's all.
yeah, they're good now.
FTG.
All right. Well, CDR's rolling out with a Bulldog, a T-54, two E-50s, two T-10s, and a WZ-111 1-4. Would you like to get an FTG for me, Conky?
Sure. NFTG is bringing the two BAT APs, two 5100s, two T10s, as well as an STI.
I like seeing this lineup. I haven't seen the double E50 100 lineup in quite a while. I'm very excited to see it used by a clan like NFTG, who can really execute a great play with it. Coupled with the baby bat chats, that's a lot of burst fire right there. The baby bat chat actually has the same gun as the 5100.
You know what? I've seen FTG play that tank a lot. They seem to like that, but I would be careful with going with too many autoloaders myself, but they seem to make.
So NFTG is in the red again, and CDR is in the blue. NFTG's map pick, NFTG's spawn pick, and they have quite interesting lineup. So I'm sure they've got something up their sleeve. CDR is coming right through coastline here.
If CDR can win this game and take the lead, then I mean it's huge. Taking the map pick on and winning that game.
None of CDR's tanks have been detected yet.
No. Big shot on Bravo Foxtrot right there. You gotta be careful by doing this now because you are totally giving up the spawn or the flag.
But none of those tanks doing the flanking maneuver by CDR have been detected. So obviously NFTG knows that the mediums are up on that hill there, but CDR got all their heavies around undetected. NFTG's
detected.
As soon as I recognize that, I guarantee they're going to push over take that top. NFTG does have their bat chat kind of hang back too, so he's going to start fighting them.
Nate takes some damage. He's down to half health. He's doing a reload. Not sure if he doing that early or not, but CDR has not taken any damage yet, so whatever he fired at, it did not connect.
CDR's heavy still undetected, moving up to that hill position. T100
CDR took their
still
heavies, and
reloaded,
they didn't end up going all the way around. They ended up coming right back here to the middle.
though.
That was kind of interesting. They made it all the
5100s
way
don't
over
know
to
they're
the other
coming yet
side and
until
back.
now. There's the first communication.
You've
He
got to
just found
focus
out.
fire one of them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Two big
hits
hits.
on brutal. Shoot.
And he's just not able to connect. Oh, Angie takes an ammo rack.
This
They're
might
gonna
be
doing
converge
a
on
great
those
job.
two heavies.
yeah.
All their tanks are bringing together. The three with the most health are pushing.
Oh! T10 came back.
T10 pulls up behind. Those new physics, you never
T10's
know where you
focus
can
fire
get up
was on
behind
right
someone.
Yeah.
Kilo's coming in for the flank
now.
here. He's gonna make them turn. Lots good angles here. Shots coming from Janet up on the hill. Mad Max as well. Nate's in a bad spot. He's on a reload and he's down to one shot.
Yep. I feel he's gonna get taken out right now. There he goes.
Ghost is almost done his reload. He's gonna come in here. The
Wow.
STI goes down
Great
for
focus fire.
NFTG. It's CDR has pulled this one off here. They are up 4 tanks to 1. Well over double the health. And you said it would be huge if CDR won this round, giving them the spawn point choice for next round.
Not only that, I mean, you just back your head.
Ghost goes down.
Do or die. You cannot lose another game. A lot of pressure. So you get out that second one.
Hatchback Killer's down to a 1 shot, so is Crest. He goes down. They both go down.
That's it. What a game for
CDR
there.
takes another round.
I wonder, is Sniff their normal color? Like, I don't. Maybe it is. I know Mateo's active in the other color. That was big. I mean,
that means a lot to CDR to have the power now, and has NFTG on their toes for the next game.
when you down to an elimination game, it's especially at tournament, game first round, you just get in. I mean, that's a lot of pressure to be in right now for NFT.
So we're going into round 4 here.
It's our first round 4? At round 4.
First round 4 on my stream. Take a look at this after battle report. NFTG has only 1 tank breaking 1,000 damage, and that was Hatchback Killer getting close to 3,000. He was necked in his shots. 8 fired, 7 hits, 7 bends. Led the game in damage, but CDR was pretty evenly spreading their damage out. The only one not breaking 1,000 was the Bulldog. But he was able to finish off 3 tanks. He was there picking off the low health tanks. It's really helpful when you got a quick light tank that's going around doing that, finishing off those tanks, so you can focus your big guns on healthier targets.
Did I switch it, or did I start to switch it?
I think you started to switch it. I think because NFGG started with the left side.
NFTG started with the left side. Round 1 for round 3, round 1 of this map. Did they want it switched?
Yeah, CDR wanted the left side now. Or they wanted to switch spawns, sorry. So they wanted the left side. And they are already ready to go, so they're pretty confident in their tank selections. Just waiting on NFTG.
I wouldn't be surprised if this takes just a minute for them to come out with their ready. Been pretty impressed with CDR. This is the first time I've seen them.
I really like the way
Even
they
in
play, actually. Have good focus fire, good awareness on what's going on. They seem to react to most of NFTG
Their
plays.
strats, though. I mean, they have clear strats where you can just watch them and tell you that they have a plan.
Yeah, you can really see when they start calling a move. They move as a unit and they react on the map. I mean, that Muravanka play, that was superbly executed. And even on this map here, on the first round of Airfield, they sent all their heavies all the way over undetected, and then they cut them right back in, and they came in and up through the middle undetected. And I didn't even see them make that move, but next thing I knew, they're coming up through the middle. I don't think NFTG did either.
No, they did not.
Because that 5100 came right around the corner and went, there's two heavies here, and lost, 2/3 of his health in an instant.
Cav, you want to switch the rest of the CDR guys over?
Oh crap, I'm sorry.
Then I think they're ready to go. Okay, they should be good to go.
I think he was a bad player and he could have him, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. That's kind of the thing I love about this community. I mean, everybody's, there's a lot of joking around.
Yeah, everybody's in good sport.
Yeah. The other day we were playing against N, and Hellcat jumped out of the room, and Z ended up in control of the room, and we took one of N guys, and we told him we were holding ransom. Just little things like that. And there, it was fun.
Yeah.
Good. Right.
Move down the list.
Ready to go. Weasel.
Sorry, I was putting it back up. I had the splash screen up still. So we have
It's okay.
CDR coming out with a Bulldog, a T-54, two E-50s, two T-10s, and a WZ-11114.
NFTG.
Hold out, Cav.
NFTG is coming out with the T30. Back to the AMX 1500s, a pair of them. A T10, two STIs, and the WZ-111. See if we can push it to a game 5.
Surprised NFTG is bringing the 5100s back out again. A bold choice.
They use them.
I like them.
They use them quite a bit, though. I mean, I've seen them use them a lot.
Well, if they're comfortable with them, I mean, they are great tanks. Yeah. And I'm sure a team like NFTG knows what they're doing, obviously. But they just kind of got caught in a spot where there's too much steel in front of them, and they're not going to pen these tier 9 heavies. Like, not going to auto pen these tier 9 heavies from the front. You got to use them for a burst fire flank maneuver. Round 4. CDR wins this round, they move on. NFTG has to win this round to push it to a sudden death round. CDR is... Oh, let's switch the color here. I forgot to switch the color. CDR is in the red, and NFTG is in the blue. CDR is... I thought they were going to go for the water again, but...
NFTG took a long time to get out of their... Were they just kind of sitting there?
I'm not sure. It almost seems like they wanted to converge up on the outside of the map. I didn't see what was going on, but they've converged up here on the outside of the map, and they're moving up the outside line.
CDR is already almost in the position now, and PG is just barely getting out of their spawn.
CDR's moved all the way through the hills, and they're taking the far side of the hill area here. Nice positioning, able to put some long shots onto the STI in the very back of the map there. CDR getting a lot of early damage in this game. Janin, the only one that's been punished so far, and he's down to half health. NFTG set up 2 tanks here in the field, stopping Janin from moving in. They don't have any shots on the tanks up in the hills. Mad Max and Jico, I don't know what they're doing over here, but they're just feeling it out, trying to get undetected, and I think they're going to make a move.
Like his barrel face. I think maybe.
Cab seems to be experiencing some mic issues. Not sure if he's heard on stream, but I'm not hearing him right now.
Hear me? No.
Yes, I hear you now. NFTG's kept their 5100s here in the very back.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of waiting to ambush this push. Maybe they did this push and they're waiting to ambush.
Nate's been detected. It's a good shot on Ares.
And if they need to watch each other's fire though, because if they go both on reload, I mean they're gonna get jumped.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be paired in 5100s going up against 2 E50s, let alone 2 E50s with a Bulldog for support. But you'd think the 3 tanks being occupied over here, something else might be going on cap side. Maybe hatchback killer's just waiting for a punishing shot from the hill here. I think the 5100s are trying to bait them in the hatchback killer's gun here. 8 goes down though. First tank of the match to fall. Right now CDR's got the advantage, but it's just one big shot from hatchback killer away. Oh no, now something happened I didn't see. Strudel's down to low health. CDR is being very patient yet again.
I mean, it should be as I mean, got the tactical edge right now.
These 10-minute rounds are really nice to see 2 experienced teams playing against each other because they know they have the time to wait it out. They don't get rushed. Take their time.
Really allows for some decent actually strat planning and kind of reacting to the team and doing all that stuff. You're not pushed to do anything right away.
Good individual action going on right now.
NFTG's bringing the numbers back. They're only 8% away from each other now. And the difference in guns is that 5100 that fell.
The problem is their positioning. They're just kind of hunkered back in defense. I mean, they're straight defense.
Hatchback Killer fires, but he doesn't connect. I don't know. Bounced or if he hit a rubble. Damage being exchanged back and forth here. CDR is making a move. Lots of tanks on low health, but Bravo and Strudel both go down one after another. And that's a big tip in the gun favor. Two healthy E50s on CDR's team still. Hatchback Killer lands a big shot there. NFTG's got to take out some of those low health tanks before they all converge on him simultaneously because
E50s are moving in now.
I didn't even realize the T-54 Janen's over there. Just posted up in the back. He punishes the STI for peeking out. Hatchback Killer and Dark Rogue are the only two left. Takes out the light tank before going down.
Great job, man.
It ends in another round victory for CDR, which takes the game 3 rounds to 1.
There's 5,300 damage. E50. 4 kills.
Wow.
Wow.
What a game. 53-24. That is a big game for a 7v7 scrim or comp match. 20 shots fired, 16 hits, and 15 pens. His whole team, the entire team though, CDR was playing so well together. You could see them moving, see them coordinating, and I think it just happened to be that he was in the spot that was able to deal the damage without being punished at all. And it wasn't so much that he carried the game, although he clearly played a very great game. But you know, you can tell the difference sometimes when one player like carries the game, and other times where a player has a great match like that, and it just was the way the strategy worked out, and he was the tank that was in the position to deal the damage. So that's a 3-1 victory for CDR. They advance into round 2, and they will be, or sorry, round 3, and they will be playing UNL.
That'll be also a good one.
I'm very excited to see that match played. That'll be a British team versus an Italian team, right? You said CDR's an Italian team?
Yes.
Do they have an English-speaking member that can join this stream?
Trying to see right now.
So while you're seeing if you can get a CDR representative in here, I'd like to say thanks to all the viewers checking this battle out. This was a really great battle to stream. Give my channel, give my Twitch channel a follow.
Congratulations!
It will be uploaded onto YouTube.
Thanks, guy.
You can give the YouTube a follow as well. It sounds like we have an echo.
Yeah, me. I have an echo. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Good.
It's okay.
Good game, man. I mean, that was real excellent play. We really enjoyed watching that.
Oh, grazie. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys played very well. NFTG is a really good clan, and for you guys to come in and beat them like that, it shows really good. I thought your strats, were really good, and your movement on the map was excellent.
Okay, thank
Push and
you.
your counter push. Perfect.
Thank you very much,
Perfect.
guys.
Thank you very much, guys.
It was a pleasure
you're
to
all,
play with you.
You're all Italian, correct?
Yeah, Italian.
Yeah, we are Italian.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know, you'll be playing UNL on the next round. Do you know that clan at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
because a friend of us is on the UNL.
Yeah, it should be a good
we know
matchup.
them.
Yeah, they're really good,
Yeah.
really good squad of
Yeah.
guys. I know them pretty good. Yeah, we just
Thank
want
you
to say
for-
congratulations, and that was excellent.
Thank you for the
Okay,
advice.
thank you. Thank you very
it's
much.
we appreciate a lot, and we have a lot of fun play with you.
Yeah, good.
So
It's good to
thank
have you.
you
I mean,
for
this
everything.
this tournament has gone from us writing the brackets down on a piece of paper to having some of the best competitive clans there are, and we enjoy having the EU guys come over and showing what you guys are made of too. And for you guys to come in and beat NFTG like that, it's really excellent play. I really enjoyed it. Can't say enough. Oh,
Thank
your
you.
strat
Well.
on the second game. Did you guys plan that move? Did you guys kind of suck their heavies in and then rotated back around on their mediums?
Yeah,
Was that
the second
was that
game.
something-
round 2.
Yes,
Yeah,
Marivanka,
because
is that something you planned, or was that a call during the
I-
game, or was that planned ahead of time?
Yeah, we were telling that before the match is starting when we
See,
start
it
the game.
clearly looked like you
we-
set that up, and we're
We
wanting
don't
to
know
do that. I
if
mean,
we don't know if you was going to do that, but we are supposing that if you are doing that, we have a lot of things to do to recreate situations that are in our favors, and the Murovanka is one of the our favorite maps. We like playing that map
was the next-
because we. Yeah, so thank you. I also appreciate a lot your advice. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it was it clearly looked like you guys had planned that moved out. And matter of fact, watching you guys play, it looks like you guys practice a lot and like plan your strategy ahead of time. It clearly looks that way, and I gave my hats off. You guys looked really good.
Yeah, we work a lot on these kind of things because we are not the best player, but we try to do better in other things like movements or other things because there are a lot of strong players, but sometimes techniques or tactics are also a good way to win against strong people. So
yes, it paid off.
We worked a lot on Murovanka.
You can tell.
It's one of the maps that we played the most. So
well,
it's
like I said, congratulations. Oh,
it's always a
Go ahead,
pleasure to do better in that map for us. So
yeah. Well,
Thank you for
congratulations,
that.
and we'll see you in the third round, and I can't wait to see you guys again.
yeah,
Okay.
we are hoping
Congratulations
to do.
to you
We are
guys.
hoping to do better also in the future. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I really hope that I can get to stream you guys playing against UNL because I really enjoyed streaming the UNL match yesterday, and now I get to stream CDR versus UNL. Hopefully, keep me posted on when you schedule that for, and I will do my best to get that match on my show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Wonderful.
Thank you as well. But UNL
And
is our nemesis.
I think
It's a really difficult to win against them. We know
Yes.
very well UNL.
It's good. Yeah, I like Psycho Pooch. He's a really good guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you
And,
again, guys.
things for me, if you want to add me, if you want to play with my team or of us, you are free to add us, and I will like to play with everyone because I think you are on another server, so I'd like to play with a lot of other teams to
Oh yeah,
improve.
we could do that for sure.
So
No problem.
wherever you want, I appreciate a lot to play with you also. So it's a pleasure. So, and sorry for the bad English, but it's late.
No, it's just it's pretty good English for me. I think it's better than my English sometimes.
All right, well, you guys,
Grazie ragazzi.
take care.
Grazie mille.
Hit
Thank you
the
so
drawing
much.
board for some more great strats, because we want to see them next week against UNL.
Every time.
That was an excellent battle to stream, and we will tune. I hope you guys tune in for the next battle I stream. With that, I'm gonna end the stream, and you guys can take off. Dare A.
He's Canadian.